What's up, replayers? Mark, what's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to the room. We're about to hit a strategy session. Jose, what's up? About to hit off a strategy session. We're going to let everybody get in the room. I'm here, man. I work in the background like a ninja. Rip on. What up? Prime is currently short. I don't expect much movement tonight. It's pretty light. Where is everybody? Where is everybody? Come on, guys. Come on, people. Sean, what's up? We got a lot to talk about tonight. There is a plethora of economic data coming out this week. If you are not on this strategy section, you will lose money. Put it that way. You will, in fact, lose money. What up, what up? Alright, I don't know what it is. Maybe people are still eating dinner or what have you. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sunday strategy session. We are going to go over a little bit of strategic information for this coming week. We have tons and tons of economic data coming out, spilling every single day except Monday. We've got jobless claims, we've got the PPI report, we've got the Beige Book on Wednesday at 2 p.m. All this data does affect the Forex markets as well as other markets, so it's very pertinent data to be trading. If you're not familiar with the data and you enter trades either before a trade unknowingly, chances are you are going to suffer very quick losses. So you must know when these economic reports come out. You must be aware of them, and it has to be ingrained in your mind. It's just you wake up in the morning, you know that there's the PPI at 8:30, or the Beige Book coming out at 2 p.m. For Wednesday. So if you don't know those little things and you're not able to just recite it like that, you're going to end up entering trades, and then there may be volatility either against you or for you, and you're not going to know why. Of course, when it's for you, it's no big deal. When it's against you, you're going to automatically sell at a large loss, and you're not going to know why. So, what is up? How was the weekend? You guys still, Skylar, what's up? You guys still high from all those gains on Friday? Aquarius, what's up? Been studying. Good. Hello, Skylar. How are you? We are discussing a strategy session for the upcoming week, guys, because we have a lot of economic reports coming out. It's going to definitely move the markets this week, no matter what cross you're trading. Clavieros, what's up? Awesome. So we expect some volatility this week, and let me tell you why, guys. How old am I? I'm old, man. I'm old. Can I go over what each report is? Well, basically, you can go to Bloomberg.com, and it lists all the reports, the times they're coming out, what the consensus is of the report, what it's supposed to be, what the report showed on the last time. So this way, what's the change from the report last time, and you can kind of get a feel of what the importance of the report is. But Bloomberg, if you go to the economic calendar, and I'm going to show you what that is in a second, it shows you how important each report is in terms of moving the market. Okay, so what are we looking at? This guy, economic report right here. There we go. All right, so this is the economic calendar. You can see Bloomberg.com/markets/economic calendar, economic-calendar. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So, you see all the reports marked with a red star. Those are ones that tend to move markets by a great deal. Okay? Bozy, you need to hop in this room. We're winning in here. If you want to be a winning trader, you need to get in this room every single day. The reports marked with a yellow star tend to not be as dramatically moving, but can still move the markets. Can still move the markets. This is called an economic calendar. These are the pertinent economic reports. This is Forex. This is Forex. My name is Jay Salvati. Alright, I'll turn it down. For you guys that are new to the room, my name is Jay Salvati. I am a technology entrepreneur, coder, investor, but most of you know me as the creator of the FX Prime algorithm, which is the #1 algorithm in the world for trading Forex markets. Sandy, what up? What up? Yeah, if you guys want to contact me, you can reach out to me, info@fitbusinessman.com, info at fitbusinessman.com. #1 pip killer, Dandara. Anyways, guys, you can see, look at all of these reports coming out, alright? Now, some of them are just dinky reports. Fit Businessman, Jose, come on, you know what it is. I just emailed you. Fitbusinessman.com. So, this is Bloomberg. If you go to Bloomberg.com, I just showed the link, Bloomberg.com/markets/economic calendar. You can watch the replay if you need to get the URL. So, what do all of these reports mean? Basically, you have a bunch of economists and a bunch of analysts that every single month or week, depending on the cycle, they have to go through certain reports and they have to figure out where exactly the economy is going in certain things. So you see MBA mortgage applications. Is that going up or is that going down? You know, the normal person has no idea that all of these reports exist. But the fact of the matter is that this is where the money is moving. All right? This is what moves the money right here. All of these reports move the money. All right? If there's a bad report, people are going to stop and look at the report and see if they should be investing in a certain area versus another area, and people adjust their investments based upon these reports. No. This is basically talking about the economics involved with Forex and the reports that are going to be coming up this week that will affect the Forex markets. Okay? If you're very new to this, I'll be honest, you probably shouldn't be emailing me. You should be on babypips.com and studying, so this way you can develop a very good basic understanding of what's going on. Okay? So, where are we at? We are looking at these reports, and we are looking specifically at the red starred reports. If you are in the market during that time, okay, babypips.com, you can Google it. If you are in the market at the time where one of these red reports comes out, you may experience extreme volatility, especially if you don't have any type of algorithm or analytical method of actually taking hold of that volatility. But don't be fooled. These yellow starred reports also tend to move the markets, especially if they are drastically different than what was forecasted. So the two biggest things that will move the market are, first of all, the consensus prior to the report. What do the economists believe will happen? Okay, and whether or not the report agrees with that consensus when it comes out. All right. So if all of the economists think that the economy is moving one way and all of a sudden the report comes out and it's completely different, because it's so different than the consensus report, you can expect there to be a large movement in the markets. Not just Forex, all right? This is global markets will be moved when these reports come out. especially indexes. All right, so the S&P 500, the Dow, and the Russell 2000 do tend to move very, very sharply with some of these reports. I am not a licensed investment advisor. No, I'm a Forex trader, I am a coder, and I created an algorithm called FX Prime. So this is not a firm, this is just what I do as a professional. So when we look at these reports, that's the takeaway, okay? Every single week, we start our Sunday night and our strategy session for the rest of the week by taking a glance at these reports. You don't have to go through and read every single one, but you have to glance at it and memorize these times. And as each week passes, then you can start learning what the reports are, what they mean, and how they tend to affect the market. Diaz, what's up? All right, makes sense, guys? All right. Now, we have some other things to cover. Those are the economic reports. You can take a look at them, bloomberg.com/markets/economic-reports. What's up, buddy? Or economic-calendar, sorry, not reports, economic-calendar. But if you just look up Bloomberg, if you Google Bloomberg economic calendar, you're going to see that come up, all right? Now, what do we need to talk about here? Bozy, if you haven't hopped on babypips.com, you shouldn't be worrying about your platform. The platform is not of concern to you. What should be the most concern is understanding how the markets work from an internal basis, what's driving the markets, and the strategy. The platform does not matter as long as you have a strategy that works. If the platform is connected to the markets, it will work. If you don't have a strategy, nothing will work. No platform will work. All right? So, this week, guys, we have a lot, and I told you guys this last week, there is a lot of volatility being hidden in the market right now. We have what's called the Brexit report that is going to be up for vote in a few months, which is basically a report or a polling that is going to be done by Great Britain on whether or not they should be remaining in the Eurozone, okay? Now, why is this important? It's important because it's the exact forecast that I gave you guys in terms of the volatility that is going to be increasing in the foreign exchange markets, all right, creating very large opportunities and also very large instances where people are going to lose money, right? Because essentially it's a net zero game. If someone's winning, that means someone else is losing. Someone else has to take the other side of our trades, all right? So all the time that you see us in here winning, it's a great thing, right? It's a great thing, but that means also someone else is losing money, and then there's a displacement that's caused by the money that is being printed and put in the market. So even though there can be winners and losers with every single bet, money keeps flooding into the market from various central banks, and so there's a constant grab for money, but there's always more available, if that makes sense, okay? What is not available is traction and opportunity. If you don't have the ability to spot opportunity, if you don't have the strategy, you will never ever get your hands on the money that is coming into the market. It's impossible. So when people go out and they've got this 9-to-5 mentality and that's all they're about, they're not seeing the long term of things, all right? They're not seeing how every dollar that they earn is essentially worth less and less on a yearly basis, okay? So it's something to keep in mind going forward. Now, why is Brexit important? If you haven't heard of Brexit, you can go online, you can Google it. Even Bloomberg has a few articles on Brexit. Basically, if Great Britain ceases to be part of the Eurozone again, from that point forward, I believe it's June 23rd, is the vote date. I'll have to go back and look at it. But essentially, on that vote date, if the people vote for Great Britain to not be part of the Eurozone, what you're going to notice is euro volatility is going to spike and haywire. There has never been something like this done before, and essentially it's going to create a lot of pandemonium in the currency markets. Is trading worth it? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Have you hopped on any of our videos? Have you hopped on any of our videos? I don't know. Is making an entire year's salary in 1 week worth it? You tell me. Anyways, so what we're looking at going forward, guys, is volatility is going to ramp up. It's going to create a lot of opportunities, but there's also going to be a lot of losers out of it. And so we have to keep in mind, we start setting the strategy in place now for the vote that's going to come end of June, okay? It sounds like we're getting ahead of ourselves, but in fact we are not. What we're essentially doing is aligning ourselves to basically decrease our risk to the market around that time. We're going to be very studious between now and then, and we are going to try and make most of our gains before that point, okay? Because even though I'd like to be in the market during volatility, the volatility that's going to be presented with the Brexit vote is not going to be something that we can actually have a historical example of. It's never happened before. So once someone leaves the Eurozone, it's going to open up the door for other countries to start leaving. Is trading a good idea? Nothing is a good idea if you don't study it and know it. Okay? Nothing's a good idea. Right? Is being a professional fighter a good idea? Well, if you don't train for it, it's probably not a good idea unless you like getting your face broken. And the same thing will happen in the Forex markets. If you are not a professional and you don't follow a professional and you don't study and you don't make yourself aware of a strategy that works, then it's definitely, most definitely, not a good idea. Okay? If, however, you are a hungry person, you're going to study, you are dedicating yourself to a strategy while your friends are out drinking and hanging out with people that they won't even know in 5 years, then yes, it's probably a very good idea for you to learn how to trade. And not just Forex, but anything for that matter. Forex just happens to be where the game is going to be at for this year. So, what else? What else? We have the increase in volatility. We also have this pattern, guys. Let me go to the daily chart and show you guys. We've been trading in a range. The fibs have been controlling the price range, all right, for the last week. Let me show you that real quick. We're going to the daily chart. What's up, Dwayne? You can see how well the SIG levels and the fib levels are holding the price, right? Look at the candles, how they line up exactly with a lot of these levels. Okay? Especially the wicks of the candles on the downside. You can tell that a lot of people don't want this to go through this 0% fib level. Now there's a reason for that. There's a reason that, you know, the market wants the price to be pushed continually higher. Can anybody guess what that reason is? Come on, guys. Come on. Invitations, hearts, comments. Let's be interactive. Let's be interactive. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. I want it to be intense. All right. When we get into this, it's like a war. It's like a war room. Okay. It's like we're making a plan to go to war. Prophet N, what's up? Welcome to the room. We're discussing a Forex strategy for the upcoming week. We just covered the economic calendar on Bloomberg. What's the question? The question was, can you guess as to why there's a lot of support and why the market would want the price to continually go up in terms of the Euro USD? No problem, Bosie. You'll learn a lot just by sitting back and listening. And then the rest of it you can learn on Baby Pips by just doing some reading. Alright, so nobody's guessing. You guys are shy tonight. Guys, tonight's the night, man. You guys can't be shy. Tomorrow the war starts. Tomorrow the war starts. Alright? Once 2 a.m., 3 a.m. rolls around, other markets are going to start opening. Orders are going to start flowing, guys. If you want to take advantage of that, you got to have the game face on. Covering, not so much. Good guess, but not so much. Like covering a short will drive the price higher. But there aren't many people that are very short right now. So usually the covering of a short will cause a change in the trend. But the trend has been sideways. Okay? When a trend is sideways, it indicates that there's indecision in the market, right? So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 straight days. All right, so more than a week of sideways price movement in the Euro USD. Now, why is that important? Well, again, it illustrates that there's indecision in the market, but it also illustrates that the price levels that are being dictated and controlled by the fibs, okay, are gaining importance. As each day goes by, those price levels gain importance. Because once the price breaks through a level, high or lower, you're going to see that a lot of people are going to jump on the trade. So if the price happens to break through the 100 fib level to the upside, you're going to see that there's going to be a spike. Okay, it's going to be a high volatility spike. If the price breaks through the zero, this was drawn from 2 weeks ago Friday when we had that crazy day. We had a crazy week. We took 575 pips that entire week. This week, I'm actually, believe it or not, I'm still going through the trades for this past week. Right now, guys, in terms of the website, I haven't sent any invites to the payment process yet because I'm still awaiting my server technician to do a few security updates on the server. All right? So there's a few security updates, and then you guys will likely get the emails early morning, this morning, so this way you can, when you wake up, if you want to join, when you wake up, it will be there. No problem, no problem. What didn't you hear, Jose? I'm awaiting some server updates for security, okay? And then the emails for you guys to join will be sent out in small batches, so this way we can test to make sure there's nothing that's going to go wrong with the server early morning, okay? So as we were talking about the Fibonacci's, the price levels for the SIGs and the FIBs, all right? SIGS and the FIBS, SIGs and FIBs become more important as time goes by. Heart rate. How much what? Dwayne, did I email you? Did you email me? info@fitbusinessman.com. Email me if you want an invitation to the program. I'm going to send you. All right, if you don't want an invitation to join the beta membership to get the actual price alerts on your phone when Prime goes short and long, then you don't have to email me. But if you want to get into that program, it's invitation only. You would basically email me, give me your Periscope user ID, your first name, last name, and your trading experience in one paragraph. And you know, if it sounds like you fit the program, I'll send you an invitation. Yeah, no problem, bud. I announced it on a few scopes, but some of the people didn't see the scopes. So the cost is going to be, the first 7 days is going to be free. There's zero cost for the first 7 days, and then it's going to roll into a monthly recurring fee of $97 a month, which you could have made back in 1 day if you traded any single day with us last week. So the pricing for this entire month is likely to stay at $97 unless I get such an influx of people that the customer service really has to bump up, and then I'm probably going to raise it to either $197 or $297 a month. But anybody that joins at the $97 price recurring is going to be locked in as a grandfathered member, as a original pip killer, so to speak, and you guys will not get a raise in price no matter what I add to the program for the support initially. All right, Marco 1. That's funny. All right, so as I said, Prime is currently short. The market, when I hopped on, was like at 14.05. It's at 13.97 right now, so we're almost up 10 pips just in the talk that we've been having. You know, what I want you guys to do is, who's been reading on Bloomberg.com on the currency page? Who's been reading those articles? Anybody been reading those articles? All right, Bloomberg Markets / currencies. Awesome, Poppy. All right, now what I wanted to tell you guys is that even if these articles are over your head at the moment, all right, you want to really dedicate yourself to learning the nomenclature and just exposing yourself to the verbiage of the currency markets. So, Awesome. Yeah, babypips.com is great too. Baby Pips is going to be the foundational education for you guys, whereas Bloomberg is going to be the timely events. Okay, timely events, which are also important. So I'd probably split it, 75% educational and then 25% news-based stories, and I would keep that for the next few weeks for you guys if you wanted to make a plan going forward, all right? Leonardo, how are you? Oh yeah, La La La. Hot song. Ferreria. Cool name. So if you guys are new to the room, my name is Jay Salvati. I am a Forex trader. I am the creator of the FX Prime algorithm, the #1 trading algorithm in the entire world for Forex. I'm also a technology investor, an entrepreneur. Gracias. It's almost like I went back to school, man. Yeah, it's going to be, anytime you learn something new, it's going to be this, recurring instance of where you feel like you have to learn this, another testing procedure, another learning block of time in your life. But it never really ends. It never really ends. It never will. And especially if you're trying to reach higher, you're always going to have those instances. You're always going to have those instances where you need to learn more and more, all right? When it comes to Forex, it's a very deep market. There's a lot to learn. Even till this day, there are still articles, not so much news articles, but research articles that I read that have completely new methodologies that I've never been exposed to, and I've been in the game for a decade now. So, as you get more accustomed to the market, you spend less time on the news, so to speak, and a little bit more time on the research, because you start finding out that the news usually repeats itself quite a bit. Okay, so another thing that I'd like to tell you guys is that when it comes to setting a strategy, this is the most important part of your week. Unfortunately, the Sunday night, whatever you had planned has to really be dedicated to setting your schedule for the upcoming week. It has to be dedicated to you setting a goal, a written goal. What's your PIP target for each day? What's your PIP target for the week? How does that fit in with the larger picture of what your goals are? Does it make the goal that you have in your mind a dream or a reality if you attain small milestones? That's what you have to ask yourself. Do the small milestones actually make that dream possible? Well, I would not jump on Forex this week because if you're a complete newbie, you have to have some grounding. It depends on how much time you have to study. If you're working a full-time job or going to school full-time, you're probably only going to have 2 or 3 hours a day to study Forex. And, for myself, I've been studying probably 3 to 5 hours a day for the past decade. So you have to realize that you're going to be trading against people that are on my level with my experience that study 5 hours a day for the last decade. And so that's who you're going to be competing against. So it wouldn't be all that conducive to your equity curve if you jumped in the market early. Unless you just followed the trades, if you joined FX Prime and you followed the trades that the algorithm is doing, you could do that. You could jump into the market right away. However, what that's going to do is it's going to give you a false sense of how easy it is, quote unquote, to make gains in the Forex market. It's not easy. If you try to do it yourself right now, you're going to lose money. That's the whole point in making the alert system available to the beginners. However, if you're such a beginner that you don't even know how to calculate a PIP value, it's not going to benefit you to actually gain in the Forex markets because you're not even going to realize what's going on. You have to have a grasp of what's actually going on. Yes, you could download a paper account, but even a paper account, if you're trading a paper account with no strategy, you still don't win. You're still not developing a strategy. So it has to be something where every single day you're going after a certain strategic amount of learning and a certain strategic amount of reading the news. It's going to take a while to put the pieces of the puzzle together, but eventually, if you keep exposing yourself to it, they fall into place. So Prime just went long at 13.95. We're at 14, so we're up another 5 pips. A little bit of volatility coming into the market right now. That's a lofty one, but it's completely possible. Amsda, what up? What up? All right, guys. Do you understand the strategy for this week? What were the major points? Spit them out to me. Let's rehash what we talked about. What's the major points I went over? Come on. Learn, learn, learn. That's one. Yes. That beat is hot. Dipping out. Dipping out. That's cool, Eddie. No problem. Yes, pay attention to the news. Yep. Hello, hello. Remember the importance of the fib and sig levels, all right? We've been trading in a range for 6 days straight. What is likely to happen if we trade in a range for 6 days straight, that means there was a lot of indecision in that period. Now, at some point, someone's going to pull a trigger, and the price is either going to go through the range or, to the upside, or through the range to the downside. And when that happens, all of the retail traders are going to jump on the trade. It's going to force the trade to go further. Right, so we're very likely to have a breakout this week. All right? If we don't have a breakout this week, that would be 2 straight weeks of very sideways price movement, which is not normal. Yes, we're gonna capture the volatility either way, but we still want to have that in the back of our mind that, hey, once we start getting to a fib level, we have to watch for that stupid increase in volatility, because you're going to see it. It's going to be a pop. It could be like a 30 to 50 pip pop. So we have to really look out for that. Yeah, Euro USD has been trading in a range, and I also talked about the Brexit. Come on, you guys need to talk about that. Not equity, foreign exchange. This is currencies. John, what's up? What did I say about Brexit, guys? What did I say about Brexit? What's up? What's up? What did I say about Brexit, guys? B-R-E-X-I-T. Brexit is short for British exit, okay? It's essentially talking about Great Britain's exit from the euro. We're trading the euro, guys. That's important. If an entire country is going to leave the eurozone, it's extremely important. Right. If you go to just look up Brexit and the news. That's the problem, Jose, is that nobody knows. Nobody knows. All right. Nobody knows because it's never been done before. The European Union is supposed to be a collective entity. It's supposed to be that bringing the countries together was supposed to simplify travel within the countries and simplify the currency system, and it was supposed to make the country stronger as a whole. And now you have someone saying that our little experiment did not work, the countries did not get stronger as a whole, because the entire economy has been beat down worldwide. This is global, not just the Eurozone. But because someone is actually considering and contemplating leaving, it opens us up to a whole new store of volatility that was not anticipated, 6 months ago. Okay? So you have a lot of funds that have very large positions in currencies. All right? You have a lot of big companies that have very large currency positions. Okay? Let me ask you a question. When a company does business in the European Union, you know they have to pay for things in euros, right? And so each company, like Apple Computers and GM and all these companies, they're sitting on a lot of euros. They're sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars of euros, most likely. Not a lot of people know that. What do you think is going to happen when those large companies start selling their euros? Question. Think about it. What do you think is going to happen with all those large holders of euros start selling and dumping euro into the market? The USD is going to go up, euro is going to go down, and so that's the volatility move. Exactly. So we have to look out for that. It's a very important thing. Yeah, well, we know that's going to happen. We know the pips will be a pip slaughterhouse. We know that's going to happen. However, we need to look at it from a philosophical point of view to kind of align what the best play is going to be. You know, will it be better to stay in the market the entire time? You know, I'll be looking at Prime to make sure. You know, Prime did very well with the FOMC announcements. We killed the FOMC announcements. You know, Prime was in the position an hour before the announcement came out, and some of those announcements, it went into the position 10 minutes before FOMC announcement came out. It chose the correct direction, and we profited tremendously. No problem, Bozy. No problem. Yeah, you know, just follow the Periscopes. You know, follow me on Periscope. Hello from Turkey. Twitter as well. I do updates on Twitter, Instagram, and I'm going to start doing some updates on Snapchat for you guys, all right? This has got to be a pickup truck commercial. What else? Yes, I will be here. I won't be going anywhere. We're just going to be here killing pips all day and all night. That's what we do. We wake up, we kill pips, we sleep, we pump some iron, then we kill some more pips, you know? Yeah, hashtag candlestick boner. Everybody in the room, give me a hashtag candlestick boner. Come on, don't act like you don't want it. Come on, everybody wants to type that right now. You know you want to type that right now. Come on, let me see it. It's like once that word comes out, yes, that's what I'm talking about. And I hope a lot of people come into the room right now and they see that hashtag, because they're gonna just be totally dumbfounded. They're gonna wonder, what does that mean? What does the candlestick boner mean? It's a philosophical thing. See, Cameron came into the room. Cameron's looking at that candlestick boner hashtag right now and wondering, what the hell is this room about? Cameron, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the room. I do that. Yeah, the difficult part is that it's such a long hashtag, we got to find a way to get it onto the shirt. It's going to have to be on like a super small font. Either that or we just do candlestick on the front of the t-shirt and then boner on the back. A little bit... A little bit vulgar if you wear it out in public, but at least some people will walk up to you and ask you, why are you wearing that shirt? Young man, why are you wearing that shirt? That's a disgrace. And then you can reply, no, sir. The fact that you aren't killing pips on a daily basis is a disgrace. With a very straight face, and then walk away. And he won't even know what hit him. He won't even know. No, sir. The fact that you're not killing pips on a daily basis is a disgrace. I like that. The money don't sleep emoticons. We got to get that going. Candlestick butter. Either that or we could just hand out cards. Just a plain white card, like you ever see those thin cards? And then black lettering, hashtag candlestick boner. And then just hand it out to people as you go out. Spread the word. But you see, if you got that, if someone placed that on your table at a Starbucks, you would go online and type it in. That's the first thing you would do, right? It's guerrilla marketing, baby. Guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing. It doesn't cost anything to give someone a candlestick boner card. It just doesn't cost anything. But what you get from it in terms of laughs, priceless. Priceless. Das! What up? Queen Nan. What's up? What's up? I see a lot of new people in the room, so I'll just give a quick introduction again. I'm sorry for you guys that are not newbies. My name is Jay Salvati. I am an algorithm designer, trader, entrepreneur, investor, Forex, coder, and lover. And right now, guys, Euro is popping right now. We just made it an extra 10 pips while I was talking. Pip Destroyer, Pip Killer. Everybody in this room is a hashtag Pip Killer. And the Gandhi. That's funny. You know, that's basically who I am. And what we do in this room on a daily basis is kill pips. Meaning that we take money from the market on a daily basis. I don't sleep. I'm not happy unless I'm getting at least 50 pips in a day. If not, I'm just not going to sleep that night. I'm just not going to sleep that night. Because money does not sleep. And neither do I. Not that much. Alright, alright. Alright guys, let's do a quick Q&A. Quick Q&A because I gotta make sure that this guy did the security update on the server. And then we gotta get some stuff going for tonight. We can sleep when we're rich, yeah. You can sleep in a nice bed too. You don't have to worry about people waking you up, roommates waking you up. Making gains. It's all about making gains, man. Life is too short to not make gains. Life is too short to not know what kind of gains you want to make as well. You got to know what kind of gains you want to make before you can make them, right? What do you do when a position turns against you? Cloveras, before you enter any trade, you need to have your risk defined, right? So if you're willing to risk 30 pips on a trade, as soon as the price level goes 30 pips against you, you hit sell. And that's it. That's it. You don't sit and watch it. But Clovieras, to be honest with you, we haven't had that problem in quite a while, buddy. We haven't had that problem in quite a while. Right, but before your stop loss, you define the risk before you put that stop loss in, okay? So you got to understand that you can do a mental stop loss, all right? That's not a problem as long as you stick to it. As long as you know your defined risk is at 30. All right? Anytime you put a stop loss on the exchange, people can see it, guys. High frequency trading programs can see where your stop loss is on the exchange. They're going to test it. They send in fake orders to test where the stop losses are. It's supposed to be illegal, but they do it. Dwayne, when was the last loss? I mean, we sometimes lose a few pips when we have these very small reversals that happen at SIG levels. But I can't remember the last time I took a loss that was, you know, like, damn, today was a losing day, right? I can't remember, to be honest. I'll have to go back in my records. It's been at least 6 months. Yeah, I don't take L's. I mean, I put a lot of time into this to make sure that that was not the case. But like I said, you know, people are gonna pop in this room and they say, "Oh, you're full of shit. You know, you know what you're talking about. You're not a Forex trader. You know, everybody has to lose. You know, everybody has to lose. This is a risky game here that we're playing." Yeah, if you didn't do your homework, it is. You know? If you don't know what you're doing, walking down the street is risky. You walk down the wrong street, that's risky. You better know what you're doing. Wineries in the house. Money don't sleep. Guys, I hope you guys know who actually was the creator of that Money Don't Sleep emoticon sequence. Winery was actually the creator. Hashtag dedication, baby. Hashtag dedication. Winery's in the house. So I want you guys to see one thing before I hop offline. Bloomberg.com has a few really good videos. What up? What up? Right now, if you go to the main page of Bloomberg.com and you scroll down to the video section, which is about halfway down the page, literally halfway down the page, there are 3 really good videos. The first one is with Nouriel Roubini, who is an economics professor at NYU, talking about Brexit. You guys should watch that video. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Okay? Notifications will start tomorrow, correct? Notifications will start tomorrow. And the video in the back end is going to tell you exactly how to take the notifications, when you should be trading, etc., etc. This probably around, I would say probably around 7 a.m., 8 a.m. It's going to start in the morning. But the thing is, guys, you don't have to hop on every trade, all right? I'll explain, the process in the video, because what's going to happen is, you guys want to get on a schedule, okay? So the 2 videos that will be up tonight in the member area are going to explain the process of that. All right? All right. I hear you. I hear you. We can do that. Euro still making a pop-up, but let me show you on Bloomberg the 3 articles I want you the 3 videos I want you to see. They're only like 50. Alright. The first one, Roubini warns Brexit could bring end of European Union. Second one, El Iran, Yen tells us BOJ policies are ineffective. And the third one is about the biomimicry. This one, not a lot of people will understand, and I'll explain it to you tomorrow, but if you watch that video, it's going to be very important. This guy, El Iran, used to manage a $2 trillion bond fund. $2 trillion bond fund. Alright? So, when he talks, people around the world listen. Put it that way. People around the world listen. That guy has pretty much more power than most political entities. Alright guys, I'm going to cut out. I've got a lot of work to do tonight. I've got to finish editing some video for you guys, and I've got to make sure that the security updates to the server went well. I'm going to give you the email. I hope so. I hope so. So you guys are going to get an email early morning, okay? It's going to contain the information on how to get the membership, and it's going to come in batches. It's not everybody's going to get the email at once, because I want people to be able to sign on early, and some people will get it a little bit later, maybe as late as 9 a.m., okay? The emails will still be going out, because I don't want everybody hopping on the back end at once. If something's broken, then that means it's going to cause a conundrum, so I want to make sure everything goes nice and smoothly. All right? Sound good? No, those membership emails, I emailed you guys the basic email. Everybody should have got the basic email that explains, the whole process of where we're at right now, what it's going to cost. A thank you to you guys. You should have got that email. So there's only been one email that's sent out so far, but the next one's going to come out either late tonight or most likely early morning Eastern time. Too much slippage in a trade before we get to it. I would recommend that the price will be the price that Prime takes the long and short at will be in the message. You know, it's going to say like, you know, long at 13.95, which is where Prime went long at just now, or 5 minutes ago. All right, so you can take the position, and when Prime gets out of the position, it's going to send you another email that says, you know, exit at such and such price, and then we might get another message when it reverses. If that makes sense to you. All right. So if you guys are going to be like at work or away from your phone, you're probably not going to be wanting to trade during that time. Right. Right. It's still going to send out the text message. It's still going to send it out. You know, it's going to say cover, reverse position, etc., etc. Make sense? I'm going to have a video on it. There's going to be a video on it. So I'm not going to leave you guys, you know, not knowing what to do. There's going to be a video that explains everything about it, okay? On how to take the positions and so forth. All right? Cool, cool, cool. All right, I'm going to hop offline. Euro is popping, guys. Remember I told you we just went long before? Prime went long at 13.95. 15 pips just while I was talking to you guys. Focused, focused, focused. Dwayne, we take the position when the algorithm fires off. All right. So if you weren't in the position at 13.95, you know, you should not take the position. You wait for the next signal. Unfortunately. Make sense? Good, good. The spread on your platform is 10 pips? It should not be 10 pips. What platform are you using? It should be 1/10 of a... It should be 1 pip, Jose. On the Euro USD doesn't have a spread like that right now. It's a 1 pip spread right now, bud. I don't understand why your platform has that. We got a 1 pip spread right here. 1408, 1409 to 1410. It's 1 pip. Oh yeah, last night because the markets were not open last night, buddy. The markets weren't not open to retail last night, so the spreads are going to increase. Some brokers will still allow you to trade during that time, but they're going to have really large spreads, and that's why we don't trade during that time. Make sense? Right now there's a 1 pip spread. See it? You can see it right there, the bid and the ask, 1 pip. Do you see it? Yeah, you checked it when the markets weren't open, Jose. So the spreads increase when the markets aren't open. Yeah. No, I would tell you to get a different broker because you can't make money with that kind of spread. You know what I mean? Alright guys, I'm going to head offline. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, you should have an email in your inbox. Awesome. Make sure before you guys enter any trades that go out, make sure you've looked at all the videos that are in the back end, okay? Do you understand? Make sure you look at the videos. Make sure you look at the videos. I'm going to say it again. Make sure you look at the videos before you enter trades. Capiche? Alright. Guys, do me a big favor. Just invite followers before you hop off, please. Both on this scope and Twitter. If we can get a quick invite, that'd be great. Get on my level. Thank you, Eddie. Good stuff. Guys, when we keep putting positive energy out there, it's going to come back to us. Positive energy is going to come back to us. You have to understand that. You have to know it. You have to feel it in your heart. You keep putting it out there, it will eventually come back to you. You are not on this scope by mistake. You are not one of the first members of the Pip Killers by mistake. This is not a mistake. Yeah, I like this song too. Get on my level. You gotta understand that. You guys know that, right? You're not on this by mistake. You didn't join this room by mistake. You didn't, decide to sign up to this by mistake. You didn't have an interest in the first place in this by mistake. Kevin Flume. The first Pip Killers, that's right. Alright guys, have a great night. Look over the economic calendar. Look at the Bloomberg videos tonight. Pip Killer. You see the euro trying to pop. You see it trying to pop. I don't think there's enough momentum right now in the markets to get this bad boy to go through that second sig level. But at least you guys see, you see the price movement right now. You know what I mean? There we go. See some clarity right there. Guys, you're not here by mistake. You're not here by mistake. This is not a mistake. Make sure you know that. Alright? Alright. I'm going to hop online. I will see you guys. I might hop online tonight if stuff gets done early. However, I will definitely see you tomorrow morning early in the AM because we got to start it off right. Alright guys. Have a great night.